Hi folks, thanks for joining me again. I'm Stephen Cronin. This is another watercolour demonstration. Thanks for all your support, especially all the patrons over at patreon.com/Stephen Cronin. If you do get a chance to join me over on there, please do so. Over 200 videos and post your own paintings, so it's a nice place to be honest with you. So we got another river scene. I did one of these on Patreon the other day, so I've tried to sort of take it up a notch. Focused on lights and darks and shadows. So let me show you the colours I've used for this one before we go any further. So the palette for this one, I've used ultramarine, lemon yellow, raw sienna and light red. So it's just the 4 colours for this one. And the brushes, we've got a larger on Ranson Ake and a number 3 rigger, that's it. Right, let's start with a bit of blue, a bit of background sky that we can see, and some down there. Let's clean the brush now, let's get some lighter colours. I'm going to start off with a bit of raw sienna, a bit of background, a bit of lemon yellow, light red as well mixed in. Let's get some stronger reds in there. So I'm just looking for random shapes really. This is just sort of massive trees and things in the background. A bit more up there. Something. I'm just going to actually push a bit of that colour down there as well. I'm doing some strong reds. It's coming down, something like that. Bit of blue in there as well, darken it. As well, something down. Just leaving that little gap there where the water's coming through. So that's going to be our sort of main sort of darks area. Few darks in there. Might do a bit of scraping as well in there with the card. I'll see how it goes. Some strong blue coming off now as it gets quite sticky on the palette. Right, let's get back to some lights. This back into the background. Let's put a few tree trunks in first. So I'm just mixing the blue and the yellow together. Actually a bit of light red as well in there, just to darken it a little bit. And I'm just going to put a massive trunks. You can hardly see some of them, the ones in the back. Just flick, 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 flick. And then the ones that are going to be a bit more prominent need a bit more paint on the brush. Some up there as well. We've got a few going diagonally and horizontally, and a few twigs and branches and things going all over the place. Right, let's get this flat. I'm going to clean the brush and go into a bit of lemon yellow. Let's start making a few greens over there. A few greens up here as well. Don't want to paint over that sky area, so I'm being careful there where I get into the middle. Bit of red, bit of yellow. Into the blue. Let's just darken that a little bit. Darken that as well. It's like some sort of bank there. Let's clean the brush again. Back some lights. Into some yellow. I've got some actually, you want we've got a big tree here. That's going up there like that. That can have a few branches on it. You can scrape a few rocks in. Oh. And this is I need to just wet it a little bit. Let's just paint a little bit out. Trying to make sure this is flat now before I go any further. Right, what I might do next, I'll just smooth that over. Right, what I'm going to do now is just try and just pull some of these colours in. And then we sort of oof. Yellows and things in there. Just giving a hint of reflections from the colours above. What I might do is just squeeze out a bit of lemon yellow. Just use a dry brush, just squeezing the water out with my thumb and forefinger. And just dry my brush and then just put a bit of neat lemon yellow here and there. Blend some of these in together. Might just make those, some of them a little bit more prominent, those, like say that one there. Just that one is just a little bit stronger. Something like that. I think I'm gonna stop there actually. So I'm just gonna sign that one and call it finished. So let's stick a mount on it, see what it looks like. So here's our finished painting in the mounts. So if we have a closer look at it, I started off with just a little bit of ultramarine, and that's the bit of the skies that you can see just through the gaps in the trees, and then some of that colour went into the foreground as well. Then we've got sort of these sort of goldies, made from light red and lemon yellow, all that sort of goldy orangey background colour, and then lots of rigger work, starting with the most distant trees while the paper was at its wettest, very very faint, and then coming through right to the foreground trees there, putting the darkest of tones. So you can see this distinct darker layer here where all the shadowy sections are, right in the sort of river bank area, and then I've sort of kept the background in this foreground light. You can see where the water breaks, just like a quick sweep of the brush, lots of unpainted bits of paper. That looks like the little surfy bits, like the little rapids. A few scrapes with the plastic card just to suggest a few rocks here as well, a few more on the other side. And you can see like plenty of light red and ultramarine are sort of the main two colours amongst these darks here on the river banks. And then a bit of lemon yellow suggests a few light grasses and flowers and whatnot. And you can see how sort of the view, it sort of wanders up there sort of into sort of misty nothingness. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks as always for watching. If you do get a chance, join me over at patreon.com/StephenCronin. Over 200 videos on there, plus you can post your own paintings on the community page, get feedback from everyone else. So thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, please ask, keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.